Morning everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Eve. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are a frequent flyer, welcome back. This is my morning routine. For those of you who don't know, I work full-time, but I'm also a full-time grad student, so I just wanted to do a quick morning routine just to show you kind of how I get my day started. Fun fact, I'm not a morning person. I have tried to be so many times in my life. It's just not me. Probably never gonna be me, but that's okay. But normally when I wake up to birds singing. There's a big tree right outside of my bed, and that's completely fine with me. It's nice to wake up to that versus other things. I am off for the next 2 weeks with pay due to the health issues that the world is experiencing with COVID-19. And school has also extended spring break for an additional week. And then they are transitioning all the classes onto online classes. So I really don't have to go anywhere for a long time. And we do our grocery shopping on the weekend, so we are good to go. Another thing that I love to do when the day is starting is to open up the windows and let in as much natural light as possible. It really just helps me wake up. And I feel like it's a little easier on my eyes than the harsh fluorescent lights in the house, which by the way, we are gonna get changed out and find something a little better. And there's Sadie jumping all around. She loves seeing outside, seeing the birds and the squirrels and everything like that. So the next thing that I will do is go to the bathroom, and we have 2 bathrooms in our house, one inside the master bedroom and one is a guest bathroom. But I actually prefer the guest bathroom just because it's so close to my dream room and I keep all of my skincare and hair care stuff in here. Whereas the other bathroom I just kind of leave for my husband, and anything that he wants in there, he can definitely have. Brushing my teeth is the first thing I do in the morning. I just cannot stand the way that my mouth is when I wake up. I really gotta brush my teeth. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm also gonna go ahead and wash my face. All right, y'all, so the first thing I do when I come to the bathroom is I'm gonna get a washcloth. I'm gonna wet it with warm water, and I'm just gonna wipe my face down. I really do that just to get anything off that would be on there. Crust in your eye, beads of sweat, whatever else. I don't know if you go sleep with your dog hair. Like, I don't know. I just want to start with a blank canvas, and I want to make sure my face is nice and clean before I start washing it. So now that we are sufficiently wiped down, I'm actually going to get started on these teeth. So the toothbrush that I use is the Quip toothbrush. My husband bought it for me from Amazon. I've also seen them in Target. I'll link it below. And then the toothpaste that I use is the Crest White. And one more thing I wanted to mention about the toothbrush, the reason why I got this electric one over a manual one is because it's actually timed for 2 minutes. And so it separates your mouth into 4 different quadrants, and it gives you 30 seconds per quadrant. Because I found that I wasn't brushing my teeth long enough, even though I felt like I was. But after using that, I definitely was not doing that. My teeth are definitely more healthier, that coupled with flossing and mouthwash. So if this is a struggle that you have had before, just as I, this brand, but I'm sure that there are tons of other brands that can meet the same need as well. This is just the one that my husband got me from Amazon. So the more you know, the more you grow. And so the next thing I just want to show you guys, just because this is going to be a couple minutes process and I didn't want to make y'all wait with anticipation. Here's the all-star lineup of the products that I am using today. So the first thing is going to be my Tatcha Deep Cleanse. I love this. This is one of my holy grail products. It's nice, gentle exfoliant. It doesn't leave any residue. Very clean. The whole Tatcha line is. I really do love them. I have multiple of their products. I'm so excited to get the Skin Canvas primer in a liquid when I go to Sephora. I don't know about anytime soon because we are supposed to not be congregating. I don't really want to go out of the house where large crowds are, but Sephora in all of her glory offering free shipping on all orders. So I think I am going to go ahead and make a purchase of that, and then I'll definitely do a review. I used to be a believer in saying, okay, well, if I really love one product from this line, then I need to use all their products. So for the longest time when I was first starting out with just building my skincare arsenal or my makeup arsenal, I would only buy, I know it sounds weird to say it now, but it was bad advice somebody gave me. I don't want to talk to them anymore, so we're moving past it. But I would only buy one brand, as you can see over here, mix and match. And sometimes it's risky to do a little like skincare cocktail or makeup cocktail. But if you like one product from a brand, you are empowered by all the authority vested in me to use that in conjunction with something from another brand. So if you needed permission, there's your permission. Just wanted to say that. Rant over. But I'm gonna also be using this Bye Bye Pores by IT Cosmetics. To be honest with you, it's fine. It's not everything that I thought that it was going to be, but just because I'm not a person that can really waste things, and I spent like $30 on this, I'm going to use it until it's gone, but this is not something that I am going to buy again. My aunt put me onto this Grown Alchemist serum, and I really do love it. It's a nice brightening serum, so I use it before my essence. It smells great. It does the job, so I'll definitely be looking into other things that this line has to offer, but I'm not going to switch everything in my skincare routine to Grown Alchemist. I've already learned that lesson. And the next product up in my all-star skincare lineup is the Iris Extract by Kiehl's. Honestly, this is another one that I feel like is just okay, kind of similar to the IT Bye Bye Pores. It's all right, like I said, since I spent my money on it, I'm not gonna waste it. And then finally, I am so in love with Ole Hendrickson. Vitamin C line has been so great. This is one of my favorite gel creams, and I use it every day. So after washing my face, I dry it by patting it down with a clean towel. Generally, I would use paper towels, but since we don't have that many, and we're definitely not gonna be able to find any in stores now, I just have been settling for a clean towel daily. I said in my previous video, which if you haven't watched it, you should really watch it. It's better for you to not pull on your face, especially pulling down. I mean, we're all gonna age. Gravity gonna get us in the end, but you don't have to help it along, and nor do I, sir or ma'am. Patting dry, pushing that moisture into your face, also allowing the towel to absorb all that extra water is gonna be the best way to do things. Next up, I'm putting on the IT Cosmetic Bye Bye Pores toner. This one, you do have to shake it up. And then I just have a cotton round, put a little bit on it, and then I just gently sweep my face. Again, not pulling, not tugging, just gently a little wipe around. All right. After that, I love to let it sit just for a few minutes, or if you're in a rush, you can fan yourself. But the goal is just to make sure that it completely dries. Because it never made sense to me when I was first learning about skincare and what item goes first, second, and third, and how to layer properly. I missed the step where you're supposed to let your skin absorb them, because I felt like I was just putting a toner on top of a serum, on top of an essence, on top of a moisturizer, and I felt like it was just all of these liquid products that were just meshing together, and I was like, how can any of them really be effective in improving my skin complexion, my pore size, my hyperpigmentation, whatever it is that you have? How can they be effective if we're not giving them time to set in? And that was the key. I wasn't giving them time to set in. So now I wait 30 seconds to a minute in between each step, or what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just fan my face with my hand or with an actual fan to allow them to set in quicker if I'm in a rush. I'm following it up with the Grown Alchemist serum. So this I will generally use about 2 pumps, and I put them at the edge of my middle finger, and then I'll just like lightly rub, and then just like the toner, gently sweep. So I will just blend it into my skin in an upward motion. And I have to make sure to get the crevices. I think sometimes I'm afraid to put product near my eye because I don't want things to be accidentally get in my eye, but I'm an adult and I should be able to gauge when I'm sticking stuff in my eye and when I'm not. So I will just use 2 fingers when I'm around those sensitive areas like my eyes and my lips to make sure that I am getting them where they need to be. Next up is going to be my Kiehl's Iris Essence. So with this one, I'll just take like, it kind of comes out in like squirts. So I just take like 2 or 3 squirts and then I'll rub it along the whole palm of both hands. And then I'll just gently pat it into my face. And then definitely letting this sit in. Generally, I would have candles lit. I would have music on, but I don't want to mess up the video. And since this is my first time doing a skincare morning routine, just a day in the life morning routine, I don't want to have all those smoke and mirrors. Not yet. Not yet. And I don't want to get copyright infringement. Final thing, love of my life. With this, I'll just do 1 finger and actually put it on the different areas of my face that need the moisture the most, and then I'll just rub them in. And then I'll also put some on my neck. So I was always told that you can tell the age of a woman by her neck and by her hands. And not that I'm trying to hold anything back from y'all, because I'm 30 something and beautiful, but I also just want to stay sufficiently moisturized in all areas. So there you have it. That is my morning skincare routine. So the next thing that I will do is I'll actually come over here. And by the way, this is one of the little areas where I keep my mugs. I was always taught that you need to start your day off just by drinking a warm cup of water. Water is hydrating, your body needs it, and you should love it. So I got this Keurig. I believe that this is the Keurig Elite. And the main reason why I got this one is because it's got that hot water tab. So before I used to have to wait for a tea kettle or worse, put it in the microwave. Now I do not. So you just pick the hot water, pick the size of your cup, and let sis do her thing. And by the way, I'm such a fan of the Keurig line. I feel like they just keep getting better and better and better. So when it does come out, it's a little bit hotter than what I'd like to drink. So I'll either put some ice cubes in it or I'll just set it to the side. Today I'm gonna set it to the side because I'm also going to be making myself a cup of coffee. So I think I'm gonna choose this Rae Dunn one. Girl Boss, yes. And while the Keurig is putting more water in, I'm just going to go ahead and grab my pod. So I think this is a good size and let it go. And while that's generally going on, what I will do is I'll come inside the fridge and I have all my little creamers right here. So today I think I'm gonna use the coconut milk, the sweet cream creamer here. I'm gonna go with that. So I generally like just to put a little bit in there, stir it up. So now that my breakfast station is all set up, let's go ahead and review what I have. So in my Be in the Biscuit cup, I have warm water. Inside of my Girl Boss Rae Dunn cup, I have coffee with coconut creamer. And then I always use the almond milk from Harris Teeter, and one of my favorite cereals is the Raisin Bran Crunch. So the next thing that I would do while I'm eating my breakfast or drinking my coffee is either read an article or a chapter out of my book or connect with a loved one. So either my husband, call him and see how his morning is progressing, or my mother, who's my bestie, or an elderly family member like my grandmother or my great-grandmother. This is my morning self-care time that I use to charge myself up for the day. I don't know what the day is gonna bring. We never know what the day is gonna bring, but I do know that I'm gonna need some energy to get through it. And this is the time I take for myself. So I'm gonna go do that. And then once that part is over, we'll go ahead and pick up this video. All right, guys, so I just finished my breakfast / recharge for the morning, and the next thing I'm actually gonna go do is get ready for the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair, do my makeup, and that'll be it. If you have any questions about any steps that I've done in this morning routine, please feel free again to go ahead and ask. I'm so social. I love to talk to people, and especially with us really having to minimize the amount of social gatherings that we're going to have. This can be a thing. You and I talking through the comments can definitely be a thing. Physical isolation definitely does not have to mean complete social isolation. So please feel free to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below, because you and I, this thing we have going right here, this beautiful new thing, the start of something good, can last. But I'm gonna go ahead and get ready and I'll be back in a jiff. All right, so I'm back, just finished doing my hair and my makeup, and that is how I start my day. If you have any questions, comments, please don't forget to leave them. Any suggestions for new content, I'm definitely open to hearing them. We're gonna be in the house for a little bit, so I can definitely make some things happen. And also, I just wanna say like a really heartfelt thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for interacting with me in the comments. Thank you so much for following me on Instagram at YLaw. I really appreciate all the interaction and the community that we are building here. Let's definitely continue to support each other in every way that we can. Thanks, bye.